Why is the I before E rule so inconsistent? Have you ever wondered why spelling rules in English seem to have more exceptions than rules? The I before E except after C rule is one of those tricky guidelines that often confuses even the most careful spellers. It sounds simple enough, but when you start looking at real words, things get complicated fast. The rule suggests that in most cases, the letter I comes before E in words, unless they follow a C, in which case E comes before I. There's also a part about the sound like I as in neighbor or way, where E comes before I. But in practice, many words don't follow this pattern at all. For example, words like weird, seize, and leisure break the rule completely. These words are common in everyday language, yet they don't fit the guideline. The reason is that English has borrowed words from many different languages over hundreds of years. Latin, French, and German have all influenced how words are spelled. When English adopted words from these languages, they kept their original spellings, which often don't follow the I before E rule. Take science, for example. It has I after C, but the pronunciation is not like E. Similarly, efficient and ancient have I after C, but their sounds are different from the typical E sound. Many words ending in psi or size, such as policies or pharmacies, also break the rule. They follow Latin roots more than the spelling pattern. The rule mainly applies to words where I or I makes the long E sound, like believe, peace, or ceiling. But even then, there are many exceptions. Words like height and have the I sound but don't follow the rule because of their historical origins. So the inconsistency comes from the fact that English spelling is shaped by many languages and historical changes. It's not a strict system but more of a guideline that works sometimes and not others. It's best to think of it as a helpful hint rather than a hard and fast rule. Memorizing the common exceptions is often the best way to spell tricky words correctly.